headlines of this bulletin. The meeting to reach consensus on agenda of the third session of the 10th People's Council of Cần Thơ City 2021-2026 term. The Transport Ministry organized the online meeting on domestic inland waterways and coastal transport logistics development by domestic water means. Cần Thơ City Women's Union organized a program named Millions of Gifts to Share Love, with the aim to help women and children of Sóc Trăng, Hậu Giang and Cần Thơ City return their homeland and overcome COVID-19 epidemic. Hello, it's great to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. On October 14th morning, State Advice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee come Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Council Phạm Văn Hiễu, State Advice Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee come Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Trần Việt Trường, presided over the meeting to reach a consensus on agenda of the third session of the 10th People's Council of Cần Thơ City 2021-2026 term. The third session of the 10th People's Council of Cần Thơ City is going to take place on October 15, 2021. At this session, the City People's Council will consider and discuss the statements on specific assignments of the midterm public investment plan in 2021-2026 phase, the approval of guidelines of investing public investment projects, the revision supplement of the resolution number 39 NQHD&D dated December 4, 2020 on state budget estimate and no collection of the school fee of the first semester in 2021-2022 school year. After listening to the Standing Board of the City People's Council reporting the verification of the above-mentioned statements, deputies discussed and clarified some relevant issues for complete statements. Chairman Phạm Văn Hiễu suggested the City People's Committee instructing to make careful checks to ensure the feasibility and legality of the statements. Also on October 14th morning, the Transport Ministry organized the online meeting on domestic inland waterways and coastal transport logistics development by domestic water means. The meeting was chaired by Transport Minister Nguyễn Văn Thể. Attending the meeting in Cần Thơ City was Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hè. Vietnam Inland Waterways Administration is within group of countries that have the world's highest river density, with 2,360 rivers and canals and a total length of nearly 50,000 kilometers. There are 298 ports, including 192 cargo, 9 passenger ports, and 97 professional ports across the country. Besides, there are also 6,899 domestic waterways wharves that operate as cargo loading and unloading. As of June 2021, there are 235,000 domestic waterways means, with the total loading capacity of 19.6 million tons. As evaluated in recent years, there has been an increase in larger and professional vessels. Speaking at the meeting, Transport Minister Nguyễn Văn Thể underlined that water transport is of important meaning on the national transport that not only reduces transport cost but also shares pressure for road traffic. So there was a need to solicit opinions from localities and groups transport businesses with them to boost as well as propose mechanisms and policies as well as overcome shortcomings to strongly and effectively develop the transport sector. Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee and leaders of department sectors of Cần Thơ City on October 14th morning came to inspect projects that are under construction in Ninh Kiều Urban District. The city's delegation of leaders came to check the project of upgrading and expanding Hoàng Quốc Việt Street and An Bình Resettlement Area invested by ODA Project Management Board. Specifically, the project of upgrading and expanding Hoàng Quốc Việt has been constructed since 2020, scheduled to be completed on September 9, 2021. However, ODA Project Management Board has expired the project to June 2022 with the value of contract of 63.1 billion Vietnam dong. Of the figure, more than 16 billion Vietnam dong has been disbursed, making up nearly 25% of plan. However, the project has been lag behind schedule due to the slow progress on site clearance. Urban resettlement zone alone is also hindered by site clearance tasks, but its construction progress is a little bit comfortable. Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Văn Hồng and leaders of department sectors of the city have also come to check progress of the project of building Cần Thơ River Retaining Dike and Cái Sơn Canal in Ninh Kiều and Bình Thủy districts. These two projects have been constructed since 2020, and both of them have been lagged behind schedule due to the same reason of floor clearance. The Vice Chairman suggested the main investor and construction units closely combine with local authorities to complete compensation and resettlement procedures for stricken households. Permanent member of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee come standing Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Dương Tấn Hiển, Permanent member of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee come Chairman of Cần Thơ City's Vietnam Fatherland Fronts Committee Nguyễn Trung Nhân on October 14th received one ambulance to support the COVID-19 epidemic control task from TNT Group and SHB Bank. Chairman Nguyễn Trung Nhân said that in the past time, joining hands with the city to contain the pandemic, many kind-hearted people and organizations have given many supports for the COVID-19 control task, including TNT Group and SHB Bank. The support of an ambulance at the value of 870 million Vietnam dong for Cái Răng Urban District Medical Center is very essential for the current control task. He hoped that in coming time, TNT Group and SHB Bank will continue giving hands to contain the pandemic. On October 14th morning, Cần Thơ City's Women's Union organized the program named Millions of Gifts to Share Love with them to help women and children of Sóc Trăng, Hậu Giang and Cần Thơ City return their homelands and overcome difficulties caused by COVID-19 epidemic. At a function, units including Cần Thơ City's Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee, the city's military command, Ninh Kiều Urban District Women's Union, Trường Long came in a fundings of Urban District, public and civil servants of the City Women's Union, Hải Hòa Private Business, gave the program 2,000 gifts, including rice, vegetables, fruits, meat and eggs, which were then presented to representatives of Sóc Trăng, Hậu Giang Province Women's Unions, Thới Lai, Cờ Đỏ and Ninh Kiều districts of Cần Thơ City. These gifts will then be transported to various localities to give for needy returnees. The program aims to record attainments to celebrate the 14th Congress of Cần Thơ City's Women's Union and the 91st founding celebration of Vietnam Women's Union and the Vietnam Women's Day, October 20th. Earlier, Cần Thơ City's military command had come to offer regards and present 300 gifts to employees and laborers of Cần Thơ Urban Work Transport Company. Speaking at the gathering, Colonel Phạm Ngọc Quang, permanent member commissioner of the city's military command, offered regards, shared that in the past time, although COVID-19 epidemic has been complicated and left big impacts on living conditions, labor and life of city dwellers, the staff of the company has unceasingly well carried out the task of upholding the green, clean, beautiful city, contributing to preventing and controlling the COVID-19 epidemic. Representing cadres and force soldiers of the city, the commissioner hoped the staff of the company to continue strictly carrying out epidemic control stabilizations to join hands to bring the city into the new normal. On this occasion, the commissioner presented 300 gifts, which are earmarked from the unit to offer cadres, employees, and laborers of the company to overcome difficulties and settle their life. On October 13th afternoon, Cần Thơ College and Cần Thơ Center for Disease Control jointly held the vaccination against COVID-19 for 315 students of the college who are staying in Cần Thơ City. This is the first vaccination phase conducted in the block of university and college in the city. Implementing the instruction of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, students begin getting vaccinated against COVID-19 with them to ensure safety for them when returning school in coming time. As of now, the education and training sector of Cần Thơ City alone has 13,980 students, 13,980 teachers who have got the first shot, 4,457 others have injected the second shot. Now, as usual, before moving to the close, let's take a quick look at the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Continues. If you want to watch again in its bulletin, please visit our website, kenthtv.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.